What do you do if you start hearing something unusual on your bike? Catch you inside.
RevelatorAlf.
Hello, welcome to RevelatorAlf. Hope you're enjoying the channel and the series of videos. Please like, share, subscribe, leave those comments below. Check out the website, RevelatorAlf.com. So, in this video, I'm going to be talking about you're riding along and you hear something a little bit unusual. By the way, I have no idea where I've gone here. I've sort of taken off a different road, but there we go. Anyway, you start hearing something unusual. A little clanging here and there, a little pinging or something like that. And one of the things that you've got to understand is that bikes from time to time, you know, start making unusual sounds from the engine. It's just sort of general wear and tear. That your bike sound will slightly change over a period of time. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be dramatic changes, but there are different changes. Now, I get questions like this all the time. You know, on my bike it started to sound different, or I've just had a service or whatever. Sometimes, you know, you change the oil, you know, things are reset on the bike, and then all of a sudden it can, you know, start to make slightly different changes and noises until you get used to it, of course. And this kind of notion to say that a bike will always make exactly the same sound, or any engine, is not right. Now, also, you're always going to get these little pinging sounds or little noises as you're riding along. It's just kind of wear and tear. It's just things bedding in. Sometimes it's down to something needs a little bit of lubing, a little bit of lubrication, you know, whatever it is. But most of the time, your bike, I say, it's going to have its own little sound. Now, it's just like going to the doctor. Okay, you go to the doctor, and the doctor, you say, oh, I've got a problem with my, I don't know, whatever, my arm, right? And the doctor says, oh, that sounds a bit serious. Oh, now, the next question he's probably going to ask you, is this pain usual for you? Do you always have it? Is it a new pain? So that's the thing. If you're always having it, then it's probably not so serious. If it's unusual, if it's the first time you've ever heard it and it's significant, then obviously there is a big issue. Now, any noise on your bike that actually interferes with the actual running of your bike, then obviously is an issue. Let's say it starts sounding really rough, for example, your bike, the engine does, that is, and you know, that could mean a whole host of issues. You got a problem with the engine, you got a problem with you know, the ignition, the timing, whatever. It could be a whole host of issues. It could be your drivetrain, it could be your belt, you know, your wheels, your bearings, you know. This could also be associated with lots of vibrations as you're riding along as well. So, you know, whilst I'm saying that a lot of sounds are going to be perfectly normal and are general wear and tear, there'll be other sounds which you'll definitely know there's something not quite right. And a lot of this comes down to sort of maintenance, but also it comes down to knowing your bike, getting one with the bike, you know, having a better understanding of how it rides. So, you know, before you start doing, or panicking, before you start making any drastic changes to the bike, you know, just try and have a better understanding of what your bike is doing. Is it still riding properly? If it had abnormal sounds from the engine, check your oil. See if there's any degradation in the oil, any particles in the oil as well, that kind of thing. Obviously, if you've got any error codes coming up on the bike, if you're riding a Harley, of course, is that associated with anything? Then, you know, I would get a second opinion. Look at a second opinion, and then, you know, it depends if you're near a Harley dealership or something. Speak to those guys. If you've got any Harley friends, get them to ride the bike as well. And so you can compare and contrast, then you'll have a better idea. But not all sounds are bad sounds, and not all sounds are good sounds. It's just about diagnosing if it's a bad thing or a good thing. Anyway, I'm going to ride my bike, and as you can hear, my bike is running sweetly. So no normal sounds today. Oh look, they got a lake here. I had no idea. There we go, there's me going off on a tangent again. Right, anyway, I'm going to be heading off now. So I will catch you on the next video, coming very, very soon. I'm going to go down here. I've never been down here before. And then, look at that. Woohoo! Right, catch you on the next video, guys. Please like, share, subscribe. Tell me about your bike, whatever bike it is. Doesn't have to be a Harley. Tell me about your bike. Tell me about any abnormal sounds that you've had. And tell me what the problem was. Was it a major problem? Was it just a silly little thing that just needed lubing up or whatever? Right, catch you again. Ta-da now.
RevelatorAlf.